Hi, today we're going to take a look at connecting subtraction to addition with positive and negative numbers. So yesterday where we left off, we had 10 negative tiles and we removed, remember subtract means remove, so we have remove. So we removed 6 negative tiles. So here's the 6 negative tiles being removed, and we got -4. Then we tried to create some of our own versions so we could still have the same answer as -4. So they all have the same answer, and they all started with -10. And here's what I saw when I walked around the room yesterday. Some of you added 6 positives. So if I add the 6 positives, then I have all these zeros that I'm going to remove, okay? So I took out 6 zeros, and what's left is -4. So these problems are related to each other. They both start with -10. They both end with the -4. That's our answer. But in between here, one has subtraction, one has addition. So how we connect those, the first number, this -10, is still the -10. That didn't change. The subtract became an addition sign, and if we change the subtract sign to addition, so if we change the subtract sign to addition, sorry about the bell, then we have to write the opposite of the number that was being subtracted. We wrote the opposite, sort of like hot and cold, we wrote opposite. So if it's -6, you have to write +6. So let's see what that looks like with a problem where we didn't draw the tiles and we haven't calculated it yet. Okay. So here's my first problem, C. And we start with 6 negative tiles. I'm going to remove 2 positives. So, in your mind you're saying, oh yeah, I'm going to add those 0 pairs, 2 0 pairs. So we still started with the -6. So there's my -6. Okay, so that first number that we started with didn't change. The subtract sign, we're going to change to addition. So we made a change here, so you can't just randomly change it. So remember up here we changed subtract to addition. But now we started here, this was +2. So when I write this down here after I change subtract to addition, I have to write the opposite. Okay, so this one we're going to write the opposite. Okay, there's my new problem. So now I just have addition. So we're much more expert at addition, and if we get really good, solid with the addition, we don't really have to subtract anymore. We can convert each one of these problems to addition. And the new problem, this is the new problem. Okay, we're all done. This problem we're done with. Here's the new version with addition, and we have 6 negatives plus 2 more negatives is going to give us -8. Okay, so let's try that over here. So remember the first number, we started with the -6 here. We still have -6 tiles. Okay, we're going to change subtract to addition. Okay, so if we do that, if we change subtract to addition, then we have to write the opposite of that number that was being subtracted. So the opposite of -2 is +2. Okay, so this problem I have 6 negatives, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then we have 2 positives, we're adding 2 positives, so here's my 0 pairs, and my answer is -4. Okay, so the point here is to see how to change a subtract problem into addition. So if I wrote it in steps, I would say copy the first number, whatever that number is, because that's our starting point, to change addition, change subtract, sorry about that. We're going to change the subtract sign, subtract to addition. Okay, and 3, write the opposite. Okay, that's the one sometimes we forget. Opposite. If it's positive, you make it negative. If it's negative, then you make it positive. Of number that was being subtracted. Alrighty, thank you for watching.